Hi Flosstube land, welcome to Three Ted Stitcher. Three Ted Stitcher? Oh, this is starting well already. Hello, my name is Jade and I am the 310 Stitcher, not the 3 Ted Stitcher, 310 Stitcher. And I welcome you here. If this is your first time, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so happy that, well, whether you're here for the first time or I don't know what this is, number 7, I think. Yes, Flosstube 7. So, you know, even if you're here for the 7th time, I still welcome you. And I'm so happy that you've chosen to join me here today. There are so many wonderful Flosstubers out there, and so I really do appreciate your choosing to spend time with me here today. I'm here, it's been almost 2 weeks. Today is September 20th, so it's about 12 days. Might be 14 by the time this goes up. But yeah, here we go for another WiP update. So today I have a lot to show you. I have 4 new starts. Yes, 4. And 3 of them are full coverage. 1 is not. And then I have 9 ongoing WiPs to show you as well. I've gotten quite a bit of stitching in over the past 2 weeks. Wasn't feeling super well, so I got lots of stitchy time in. All right, so let's get going. Hopefully this won't be an hour long. I do apologize. I know some people don't like really long videos. I'm not one of them. I love long videos. But anyways, I will show you my first new start. We'll start with, no, I also have a finished object, and I'm going to show you that first. It is not cross stitch. No, I have not finished one of my full coverage cross stitches. I have finished, however, the socks that I was knitting the last time I showed you. I had one complete, and I was to the heel of the second one. Now I've got two socks. They're not fully finished. I still have the ends to weave in. I'll probably do that about 5 minutes before I give them to my son. He did request these, and he's going to get these for his birthday. I made these with opal yarn. It's really, oh, there you go. It's really lovely yarn. And it is so, I don't know, whenever I stitch with opal yarn, it seems like the socks fly off the needles. And I just find them so cozy and comfortable to wear as well, and really durable. I have not worn out a pair of these socks or mitts, because I also made a pair of fingerless mitts with this style of yarn, and I wear them a lot, and have not worn through them, so I love it. With that, you always have to have a pair of socks on the needles, right? Where are my knitters at? Come on. And so, of course, I had to cast on another pair of socks. And I'm doing these ones 2 at a time, as you can see. 1, 2. And I'm knitting them the opposite way. So I'm knitting these from the cuff down. I did a purl 1, knit 1, purl 2, cuff, just for something different. And I'm just doing, again, I'm just using these for those times when I can't, don't want to look at anything. I just want to keep my hands busy. I can knit without looking, and so I'm just doing a stockinette sock. And I'll do a standard heel flap because that fits my foot the best. This yarn is really yummy. Yeah, minus the floss that's sticking to it. Ooh, it's kind of blowing out. there we go. That's better. So this is Knit Picks Hawthorne. There we go. Knit Picks Hawthorne in, I think the colorway was called Blueberry. I lost the tag because I've had these caked up I've had it caked up waiting to be cast on for quite a while. And so I'm excited about doing that. So we'll see if I have a second pair of socks done the next time. All right, enough for the knitting content. You're here for the cross stitching. I hope you don't mind that I do share my knitting as well, and sometimes I might show my crochet as well. Please let me know in the comments box, please. Are you okay with me showing knitting and crocheting content or other crafty things as they come up? Or would you rather that I just put the, I feel like there's a really weird shadow. Sorry, I don't know what is going on here, but there's a weird shadow around my eyes. Or would you rather I do a separate video for those? I don't want to bug everybody if they don't with this content. If you don't want to watch it, I would prefer that you enjoy these videos. And I also don't want them to be 3 hours long, at least every time. I really enjoy long videos because I love that I can just put it on and then not have to worry about finding other content. I watch Flosstube while I am stitching, so I like to just put something on, and the longer the video is, the better for me. But I know not everyone is the same, so please let me know. Drop me a comment down below. Let's get to the cross stitching content. So I have 4 new starts. I'm going to start with the non-full coverage one. It is actually, I'm going to lean back down here for the pattern. By Tiny Modernist. I always want to say Tiny Modernist. It is not Tiny Modernist. It is Tiny Modernist. And I purchased this pattern at Stitch North. It is called an Irish Blessing. Tiny Modernist. I always have a hard time trying to figure out where this goes. May your troubles be less and your blessings be more, and nothing but happiness come through your door. I really liked this this blessing, and I want to have it up in my home. So I am going to work on this. It hasn't been too bad. So far. I'll show you what I've got. Just gonna put that back where it belongs. I have to lean over again. I just had it. What did I do with it? I'm really sorry about this. Oh, found it. I swear I just had it. Oy, oy. Okay. This is how much I've done. I've just put 1 day into this so far. Let me see. I always have a hard time holding these things. All right. Hopefully it's going to focus. So part of the border, I really like it. I like the house up top. I'm doing this 1/1 full cross on 18 count. I had a remnant from something else, and it was perfect size for this, so it's not too big. But well, you can see there, like, it's just to where the grid lines end. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. I have to be in the right frame of mind, or not have a headache. And my eyes have to be cooperating. in order for me to stitch it. But there's my fancy Amazon bag, and this is how I label them. When I'm done with it, I just use rubbing alcohol and the marker comes off. But I'm enjoying it. I don't know how long it's going to take me to do. I don't have a specific end date in mind for it, but so far so good. It's fun. I put one day into it last week, and there we go. All right, so number 2. So the next 3 are full starts. I'm really sorry. My back has been killing me, so I'm going to be fidgeting and moving around a lot just because it's just a bad day for it. So I'm sorry if I'm moving around. All right, so my next project I want to show you is one that I showed you. So if you watched my last video, I showed in my haul, I showed you some patterns, 5 patterns from Tilton Crafts, and I told you that I wasn't sure yet which one I was going to start, but that I did want to absolutely start one. They are in the Mucha design style, and the one I chose was called Tender Temptation. So this is from Tilton Crafts. She is beautiful. I mean, look at her face. Look at her. I don't know what this is, a shawl or something. And little peacock feathers. That tends to be a common, in the 5 that I bought, the peacock something, there's something peacocky either in the dress or a shawl or actual peacocks, and then the flowers down below. So one thing I didn't notice is, and you don't see it here because the background is white, but there is actually a white border around the entire thing. It's 5 stitches all the way around. And I didn't notice that. I don't know what I did, but I just was eager to get going, and I started and I picked the wrong color. And so I did a brown around, which in my mind it made sense because there's a thin brown border around the whole thing, right? Anyways, had to unpick it all. It was about 300 stitches, so you're not going to be able to see any stitching here because it is white. There you can kind of see a little bit. White stitching, not a lot. I have a whole 320 stitches there. I won't unroll the whole thing. I'm doing this in a DMC Monaco 28 count Lugana in the color Antique White. And that was perfect. Actually, the dimensions fit this project perfectly. So it's awesome. So that's start number 2. Put that down there. I don't know if I said this already, but I'm sitting at my desk. I have my basket of goodies over to my right and to my left, or behind me, for one item. So I am going to be also moving around and leaning down out of frame a little bit. I'm really sorry if that bugs you. It's just I don't have room on my desk for the pile of stuff. Okay, project number 3. Let me reach over and grab it. Okay, so this project, I'm just going to go to the photo so I can show you what it looks like. I did actually also show you this the last time. In terms of an upcoming start, well, I actually did start it, and it is called Foxglove Ball. And it is by Aimee Stewart, of course, and it's charted by HAED. I say of course because I just love her. I love her artwork, and I have a few. I have a few of her things. So I don't know if you can see the couple there about to climb into that giant tree. I love trees. I love nature. And I just loved everything about this project. So again, it's called Foxglove Ball, charted by HAED, by Aimee Stewart, and I have a whole 404 stitches in this. So I just picked one color, and I'm going with it. So not a ton to show, but it's large. This project has 520,625 stitches, so I'm only at 0.1%. It's going to be a long-term project, but love it. Love it. All right, and the last new start is one that I charted myself. I'm going to show you the photo. So she is called Goddess of Earth. Look at her. I never know how to hold this with this camera. I'm always holding it. I can't hold it straight for the camera. Why is that? Because apparently I'm challenged. Sorry for the reflection. Let's see. Well, that's better. Look at her. Goddess of Earth. Yeah, so if you watched my last video, I mentioned at that time that I had started charting some things, and so many things. So I've been charting things that are royalty free or out of the realm of needing royalties, you know, things that are hundreds of years old and whatnot. And some others that I actually have permission from the artists to chart. And I'll tell you about, I have a little special thing, and I will talk about it at the end. But anyway, so that is the Goddess of Earth. I have this one on this side. Let me show you what I've actually done. It's just this much. So it's not a ton that looks black, but it's actually 3371, so dark brown, just at the top. So not very exciting. I have 1,633 stitches done so far out of 404,815, 0.4%. So again, this is going to be a multi-year project. I'm okay with it. I can't wait to see it take shape. I just love it. Love it. So yeah, so that is Goddess of Earth. All right, so that is it for my new starts. I also worked on some of my existing WIPs. So the first one I'll show you is my Dragons of the Sabbat. Well, let me show a picture of what that looks like again. It's supposed to be in, oh, weird, okay. Dragons of the Sabbat by Anne Stokes, charted by Painfree Crafts. And what I'm doing, my goal for this year, I've decided, so I'm doing all the black first around the outside. My goal for this year is to get the top two quadrants. So that quadrant and that quadrant done of the black. If I can get that done by end of December, I'll be pretty happy. Even if I don't, I'll still be pretty happy with my progress, but that's my goal. And it should be doable. It should be doable. Not going to take it out of the nerd hoop, but so this is the top left, and it's more than halfway done, I would say. And then I went across the top, and there's the top right. Not quite halfway done. I'm not to the end yet, but which is about here. I did not leave a ton of space, top and bottom. And that's because two things. One is I left a couple inches. I don't know, what is that? Maybe I did leave 3 inches. I left 2.5 inches. But which might be enough for framing it, but most of these, like, they're so giant, right? They're so gigantic that I'm not sure that I'm going to be framing these things. If anything, I'm thinking about doing them tapestry style. Hang them on something, and put them on my walls. So this project I am doing 3/1 10 stitch, and I'm doing 3/1 because, well, I didn't like the coverage of 2/1. When I looked over on the top left, which I started with, I could see it. Oh, you can't really see it in the camera, but in person you can see quite a lot of the background. And I tried full cross as well. That didn't work well enough for me. And so, but I'm finding that 3/1 half stitch works perfect. So that's what I'm doing. And this is on 22 count. So not my usual 25. 22 count is good because I can see it pretty well with just my glasses. I don't need my my fancy magnifier things, headband, whatever. So yeah, so that's one. So I added, since last time you saw it, I added 1,530 stitches to this, bringing me to a total of 48,289 stitches for up to 8%, 8.0%. So that's pretty good. I am happy with that. My next one I'm excited about. Okay. Oh, my fabric just all unraveled. So this is the Grand Library. Speaking of Aimee Stewart. Let me show you what it looked like the last time. Actually, I'll show you a picture of it first. I didn't show you what the previous one looked like before because it's just all black. I don't know that you can really see anything. So oh my gosh, come on. Okay. This is what it looked like last time. This is what it is going to look like. And I'm just up in the left corner. And what it looks like now is this. Yay! As you can see, I finished, I worked in all of the hanging threads, and I finished the second page and I started on the third page, and I'm going cross country. So I love, like, oh, I can see this dragon so well here. I love it, love it, love it. I'm so excited. I love this project. Oh, I'm going to say that about every single one. I'm just warning you now, because it's true. It's true. So since the last time you saw it, I put in 3,057 stitches, bringing me to a total of 8,888 stitches. No, I did not do that on purpose. And I'm at 2.2%. So all of these are multi-year projects. It's going to take forever, which is okay. Someday I'm going to have these all on my wall. I'm going to just cover every single wall in my house. I don't care. It's my house. If you don't like it, stay home. Okay. All right, my next one is my first HAED. My very first HAED. And I have to actually pull it off of the stand because I forgot. I'm a hot mess today, guys. I'm sorry. All right. So this project is called Sunset in Venice, and it's my first project from HAED. My first full coverage, and my first real project. That's weird. Okay. Sunset in Venice, and it is the artwork is by Domenic Davidson, charted by HAED, and the last time you saw it, I will show you what it looked like. Like so. So you could see all the, I was parking. I was doing some, well, actually you saw before it looked like this even. All of the stitches that were down here worked in, those were not there. So since then I worked in all of those, including this bunch of threads. And I'll show you what it looks like now. So that's what it looks like now. This is the top right-hand corner, and I'm working my way. So we have, obviously I still have some. I have some actually all the way through to the other end. And what I'm doing is I'm going to work all these in, complete these pages, and then work my way back to the left, and then I'll work my way back to the right, to the left, to the right. And that's how I'm planning on working this. So since you saw this, I put in 2,201 stitches, bringing me to a total of 49,749 stitches out of 301,600. And that is a total of 16.5%. Oh, I just have like 1,500 more stitches in this than I do in Dragons of the Sabbat. That's an interesting stat. Okay. My next piece, WiP number 4, is the Veil of Death, and let me show you what that's gonna look like. That is artwork by Chris Ortega. It is another HAED. This is what she looks like. Sorry for the glare. Maybe I'll figure this out one day. So that's what she looks like. The last time you saw her, she looked like this. And this time, I have to reach over here because she is on a large scroll frame. Now she looks like this. So I wove in all of the threads woven. Okay, so I'm really sorry, guys. Knitting was my first love, and the terminology often just sneaks in. So sometimes I'll say knit when I mean stitch, and when I say I wove in, what I mean is I worked in all of the threads, because I was doing this again in Royal Rose. So I've worked in all of the threads that were hanging and did some more. So let me give you some stats. I'm going to put this back on my table back here. Okay. Sorry about that. Hopefully I'll cut all that out. Delivery man came to the door and the dog has to protect us, right? All right, so the Veil of Death. So since last time you saw it, I added 2,943 stitches, bringing me to a total of 7,894 out of 390,825. So I'm at 2% there, 2.0%. So that was quite a lot. Those 3 projects were over 2,000, 2,000 to 3,000 for each of the Grand Library, Sunset in Venice, and Veil of Death, plus another 1,500 on Dragons of the Sabbat. It's pretty. I should total how many I did in the past 12 days. All right. Project number 5 is the Colosseum, which is looking so good. Oh my gosh. This is one of the wonderful things about. Let me show you what it looks like first. The Colosseum. One of the wonderful things I absolutely adore about full coverage is that you can be stitching. And it's like you can't see the forest for the trees, right? Because you're so focused on like each little pixel. But then all of a sudden you'll glance at it and, oh my God, there's a dragon. Oh my gosh, there's this, or there's a window, there's a balcony, there's a person. And I love that about full coverage, and that's how I felt about this. So, oh, hold on. I will show you what it looked like the last time you saw it. Like so. Okay. And what it looks like now. Oh my God, look at it. You can see all the windows. Oh, there is a spider crawling on my wall. Yuck. Excuse me. Yuck, I hate spiders. Okay. I love it so much. Okay, so that's what it looks like now. And since last time we saw it, I put in 1,115 stitches, bringing me to 7,554 stitches out of the 146,030 stitches. So that's 4.9%. Okay, the next one is a recent start. And this one That spider's freaking me out. I hate spiders. Okay, so this is a recent start, and it is Fortune Teller. Fortune Teller, you can see by Lebel, charted by Painfree Crafts. I love her. I love tarot as well. I am a tarot reader. I do it professionally as well. It's not my main profession. I do this as a side business just because I love it. I love it so much. Tarot helped me through some really bad times, and you know, it's great for, I don't know if you know anything about psychology, but Carl Jung talks about the shadow self, which is those things within us that we all have within us that we hide from ourselves. We don't like from ourselves, or we, you know, don't let other people see because we're embarrassed, or we don't like those things about ourselves. So we just sort of hide them. Well, sometimes those things can come back and bite you in the arse. But tarot is really good for giving you different perspectives on things, giving you some advice, giving you things to think about that you may not have come up with on your own. And I have coached people. I still coach someone with the tarot, and you know, it's been helping them and me, which is awesome. So anyway, all that to say, love tarot. I saw this chart on Stitching Addicted. Tanya showed it, and I had to start it. So I basically purchased it, stopped her video, and I went and purchased it and started it. So the last time you saw it, sorry, I'm getting all okay. Last time you saw it, it looked like this. So I had 1 1/3 pages done, maybe. It's all confetti, a lot of confetti. This is a chart I am doing. Oh, I haven't been telling you. I'm so sorry. This is a Hot Mess Express. I haven't been telling you the counts and whatnot. Again, I'll put it down below in the description box. I meant to do that last time and I forgot, but I will do it this time. So if you have a question, go down below, or if you have a question I haven't covered, please leave me a comment. Tell me what your favorite project is. I would love to hear. Anyway, so that's what it looked like the last time. This is a project that I'm doing from paper. So I'm going through and highlighting as I go. It's working out pretty well. At first I wasn't sure, but once I figured out that what I have to do is mark off all in the same color, then that works for my brain, because my brain doesn't have to go searching through the different colors and wondering what's blank and what's not. I see the blank ones right away. So but I can still see, you know, in case I make a mistake or something, I can still see the symbol behind it. So I'm not using black. I'm using a red Sharpie, and it's working perfect. Okay. Anyway, so enough. Let's talk about what it looks like now. And this is what it looks like. I don't know why I'm singing, but I love it. There we go. Look at that. Ugh. Love her. So I finished 2 full pages. 2 full pages. So I put in, I don't know how many I put in because I didn't count because I was doing it on paper. But with the 2 pages done, I'm at 7,032 stitches. That's 2 full pages out of 1,100 46,030, bringing me, no, I'm sorry. I did 7,032 stitches. That's the 2 full pages out of 120,000, bringing me to 6%. Sorry, my eyes skipped there and my brain wasn't, anyway, whatever. I'm so sorry, guys. I should totally just refilm this because Hummus Express. One of these days I'll get it, but hey, this is me. My name is Jade, and I am a mess. I'm a mess. I try to be organized, but some days I fall a bit short. All right, project number 7. Only a couple more to go after this. So project number 7 is Daydream Lions. So let me show you what that looks like. Oh, I'm doing fortune teller on 28 count, I believe. Yeah, 28 count. Easy grid or easy guide, whatever it is. Okay, Daydream Lions is by HAED. There it is. Love it, love it, love it. I'm sorry I don't remember who the artist is, but I will put it down below. And the last time you saw this, she looked like this. And now she looks like this. So not a ton different because, oh, that looks better. Because I only put in 852 stitches into this one, bringing me to a total of 3,853 out of 373,275. So I'm at 1.0%. So these things, by the way, I don't know if you guys have cats. My kitten, who I should have called Dennis the Menace. Just kidding. He's really sweet, but oh my God, he can be a menace, and he is obsessed with these things. So I have to be very careful when he's around because he just like goes after them, starts chewing them. They are magnets, of course. These ones here, the magnets don't come out, so I'm not as worried about them as I was some of the other ones I was using where the magnet actually comes out. But I still don't want him chewing on the plastic, so anyways, sorry, a TMI, but okay, next one is, I did say that one was by HAED. I'm doing it on 25 count. Pretty sure it's 25 count. My next one is Diana and Cupid. So let's go. Yes, that was 25 count. Okay. Diana and Cupid. I'm doing on 28 count Ada. So this is artwork by Bottoni. And the last time you saw it, it looked like this. All right. I'm doing this on 28 count Ada. I said that already. And now it looks very similar. Very similar. I put in 591 stitches into this one. Still a lot of greens. You wouldn't believe how many colors are in that. Everything from different shades of green to gray to blue. It's very bizarre. Anyway, so yes, I put in 591 stitches, bringing me to 8,282 stitches out of 610,619 stitches. So I'm at 1.4%. Okay, and last but not least, is a supersize HAED called Birds, Butterflies, and Blooms World Map. That is what it will look like. It is by Aimee Stewart, of course. And the last time you saw her might have been even, I think, before this, but anyways, I don't have a good picture, but there she be. So still had a lot of floss hanging. And what she looks like now, all the floss has been worked in. Oh, that's better. I added 2,398 stitches, which brought me to, it more than doubled what was there. I had about 2,000 stitches last time. So I'm now at 4,306 stitches out of 710,803 stitches. So I'm at 0.6%. This is another one where, again, I'm just, you can see the leaves of the tree, and like just like the details start popping in. I love it. I love it. I love that part of my stitching. And that is it for my WIPs. So you want to know how many WIPs I now have with those new starts? I have 43 with those 4 new starts. I'm still planning on more. I'm still working on my 2 new starts a month for this year and probably into next year, because I have a huge list of projects that I want to work on, and I'm planning on continuing. You can't finish them if you don't start them. And I know the corollary is that you can't finish them if you don't work on them because you're starting other things. But that's okay. It's okay. This is my hobby, and I am totally loving it. And I'm loving now interspersing the knitting into it as well. So whenever I finish them, I finish them. And if I don't finish them, it'll be somebody else's problem. Okay, so I have one more stitchy thing, which I kind of alluded to before. But I have, I'm just going to pull some things up here. Let's see if it comes up. Of course it's not. I should have had this ready already. I thought I did, sorry. But I started earlier mentioning that I had started to chart my own charts. And well, I am doing that, and I had someone ask me, and so I decided to give it a go. Um, oh, yeah. Apparently, I can't multitask. Um, Sorry. I'm so sorry. Just bear with me for 1 second. Okay. Um, yeah, I have found it really fun, and I had some interest in Goddess of Earth on Instagram, and I decided that I was going to chart some things, and see if other people want to join in. That's awesome, and partake of some of those. That would be absolutely fantastic. I have I've put I have several. So I started a Gumroad page. I don't know what you call it. But I have a bunch of charts on Gumroad, and I'm doing things that sort of interest me, that I find interesting or fun. Like I said, they're either royalty free, or the artist has given me permission, or they're out of I forget the terminology now. I forget the terminology. It's where there's no royalties anymore, or there's no royalty on them. Royalty free, I guess. So anyway, so let me show you some of the projects I made. Okay, so here's one. So she's called Angel of Death. She's gorgeous. If you like anime, which I do, we have an anime fairy. On the water. I'm not going to show you all of them, but I will show you some if you're interested. My daughter asked for this one. Beautiful, a beautiful mountain stream. Come on now. Oh boy, my phone is being very slow. I'm really sorry. Okay, I'll show you this one first. Cozy Cottage. I love this one. Love the artwork. Cozy Cottage. A beautiful mountain stream. I love this. Oh, gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And this one, oh, look at her. Ooh. I want to do all of these. I want to do all of these. It's just okay. I love the Aurora Borealis. I have seen it before, twice, and I love it. It just gets me every time. Look how gorgeous that is. Okay, I have a few fairies, and I love this. So this is one where the artist actually gave me permission. That's one. And there's different versions of her. And come on now. Oh, I'm so sorry. I hope you have a glass of water or something. And hopefully you didn't hear my stomach right there. This one I'm going to start soon. I want to start her too. And this look at her. Honestly, I just want all of them. I want to do all of them. Goddess of the Hunt. So there's some different I'll just show you a couple more. Come on now. If my phone wants to cooperate. I love, love, love her. So, and I love her. Anyway, I think you get a sense. Oh, let me just show you one more. Two more? Just because I love this one. Awesome. And I have some pictures that I've taken and some others have taken as well in different parts of Canada. So this is in the Rockies. This is not one I took. But anyway, so you can see I have a whole bunch of different styles, and I'm adding more as I go. And I don't know how many I'm gonna start, but I'm definitely gonna start several. So I will leave the link down below if you are interested. Do check it out. And I'm curious as to what your thoughts are. I'm not sure how long this video is. My dog is now going crazy again because someone just pulled into our driveway. So I'm gonna get going, and I will see you in about 2 weeks. Thanks again for watching. See you soon.